Hello, welcome to my program for called EssayWriter. This program is meant to basically write essays for students if they're too lazy to do it themselves. All right, here's all my imports. Wikipedia we're going to be using for the program to grab information from the website, and then Summy and all these bad boys here are used to summarize what has been found. Um, and at the end of it, it will create a document once the user has chosen topics that they want to talk about, that the essay should be about. The program will run, find what it needs in Wikipedia about the topic, summarize it, and put it into a file in the user's computer for them to be able to go off of and copy and paste it, whatever, however they want to use it. Here's the function for the summarizer. It just tells you when is the text to be summarized, and then the summary itself. After it does it all, it's summarizing. You can set how many sentences there are, number of sentences, setting it to 5 for now. Here's a main function. I just let the person know what the program is about. I added a few lines down here. You can even break it down into sections with different, more specific topics for paragraphs. At the end of it all, I will summarize what I found for you and save it as a document in your computer files. Let's begin. And this is where it starts. It just kind of Wikipedia pulls from Wikipedia. It actually starts as a summary from Wikipedia. It grabs from a page of what the topic is about and summarizes it. And then this kind of further summarizes it and breaks it down even more. And then it prints whatever it found, the essay, which is what I'm calling it, the variable for it. Then it just creates the file, essay file, writes to it, and then closes it. And then we have a true and false to be able to start a loop going if they want to do some more topics, add some more topics. Yes, no. If it yes, then they can put in a new topic and it appends to that file. It opens it, appends to the end of it, writing to it, and then closes. If no, then it just says, glad I was able to help, and ends the program. And that's about it for the program. So let's get this show on the road. Welcome and thanks for choosing me, Essay King. Are you tired of writing essays for class? Do you wait until the last second and just kind of like let them go through all this? I usually set it for the sleep for 2 seconds, maybe 3, so that way it kind of comes up line by line. Like it allows the user to read it, and then by the time they're done, the next line pops up, so they can kind of like go along and read it as it's popping up instead of just dropping everything at once. That way it kind of shows, it doesn't overwhelm the user where like all this pops up at once and like, okay, well, what's going on here, and then they got to read through it. This way it just kind of like line by line, the user kind of like knows where to start. Okay, are you tired of writing essays for class? Okay, and then by the time he's done with that line, the next line comes up, and they have something to follow. And then for the topic, we got some suggested topics here. These are all the top. Honestly, every time I've run this, the topics are about things that I have no clue about at all. It's just random, but that's what they are. They're random topics, but you would think that some of them should be something They really just go all out with the randomness of what the topics are. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a paper on cars. So first topic, let's just say the introduction will be basic, just cars. The cat. I knew it was going to do that. No. So we're going to end that. I don't know what it's about, but for some reason when you type car, it likes to put cats instead. So what we're going to do now instead is we're going to talk about dogs. So we're going to do a basic dogs. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't like the caps for some reason. Bear with me here. Okay. Dogs. Okay, let's just say it doesn't like plurals. I don't know what it's doing. Tested this before and somehow it doesn't like me. Oh, that's why. Because the essay file is already in the folder and you can't create it. I should probably fix that. Alright, so now I could probably do dogs and it'll actually work. Dogs. Okay, there we go. Do you want to try another keyword or topic? I'm going to say yes. Topic. So let's do husky. Alright, do you want to do another topic? We're going to do 3 of them. Yes. Topic. Let's do... I don't want to do something too crazy and break the system. Husky. Poodle. Noodles. Oh, whatever. We'll go with it. I just don't get it. Would you like me to write another essay? No. So what's going to happen here is it's going to end the loop. We got our 3 topics. We're going to talk about dogs, and at the end we're going to talk about beautiful noodles. So no. And then what it's going to do is it basically ended it. It's going to say text to be summarized. And it's got the dog, the husky, and it should have our noodles in here. Noodles. There we go. And it ends the program. And then in my file folder for my project, if I open up my essay file that I named, it should append everything to where it needs to be. I don't know why noodles is all the way over here. Last time it did a good job of separating it and dropping it down. So let's just do that for it. I mean, this is very, very summarized. I could probably tweak a few settings to where it shows a little bit more than this. But there we go. At first, so as you can see from what it grabbed, text to be summarized, it grabbed a lot. And this was from the summary of, where is it? Wikipedia.summary. This is just grabbing something from Wikipedia and summarizing it, and that's what we have right there. And to be honest with you, that could be a pretty good piece of essay. That's a good paragraph. But then it just took that and broke it down even more to this. I mean, there's a lot more off screen that we're not seeing here. So it probably goes on a little bit more. But as you can see, it kind of broke it down a lot more and summarized it even more. So I'm sure I could tweak some settings to make it a little bit more beefier of a paragraph. But that is the program. It writes the summary for you, writes technically an essay for you, more of a very, very weak essay. And that's how it works. And then next we'll be putting a voice on it so that way it could actually present if you wanted to, which would be even cooler. But that is the EssayWriter.